Hey all, welcome to my channel. I'm hoping, well, I don't know if I'm hoping, but give me 1 second. I can't see the thing, so I need to look at certain things. I need to get the password, sorry. See. To see if there's a chat, because I won't see the chat just yet. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But in any case, you finally saw it. Finally. I mean, the Giants personnel, Giants manager are finally realizing that Daniel Jones is a lost cause. There's no purpose. Bench him, save money, cut him, and then say whatever it may be. But I think they realized they made the mistake with Daniel Jones because quite honestly, you're gonna say I'm a hater. I don't care because this man has not proven it. The reason, I mean, $40 million a year. $40 million a year. I mean, I understand they're trying to salvage it because they paid him $40 million, but that was a mistake on the management part. Giants management has been making mistakes left and right. Left and right. I mean, the moment they drafted Daniel Jones, from then on, they just have not been drafting the right people. I mean, honestly, Saquon Barkley was the right choice. I mean, if they didn't need Daniel Jones, they could have traded. If they weren't going to pick a quarterback, not a quarterback, whoever it was, then fine. They could have picked a defensive lineman or a linebacker. Would have helped out really well defensively speaking. They could have worked that out, but Gettleman chose to pick Daniel Jones for a reason. And then, of course, what happens the next following year? They just said, okay, hey, he doesn't have an offensive line. Let's draft an offensive lineman. Reality is, who did we let go? Drop by? We let Justin Herbert slip on through. That was, I think, one of the very rare quarterbacks that we were going to see, and I really wanted him so badly. And what happens? He just left. And then, of course, I mean, Malik Neighbors, good as a pick as he is, it's not going to help Daniel Jones. I mean, unless he has a quarterback, it's not going to work. I think the Giants need to trade Malik Neighbors. I hate to say is trade him, get some draft picks in return. Hope to God that, you get some other, decent picks, decent draft picks, and, get some decent players as a result. But honestly, this is not a year for the Giants to, I mean, I could see why they chose Tommy DeVito over Drew Lock. Well, two factors. Well, that's one factor. I think more so to the point, let's go with Tommy DeVito. Let's see if he can handle out and be your backup QB for the next 2 years. He's not a starting QB. Let's see if it can, let's see what you can get out of him and see if he's worth to be that backup QB. Because why? Well, look, if he loses, he loses. The Giants tank. They don't, and I honestly, let's put it this way: this year's draft class, there's no good quarterback in this year's draft class unless they can find a diamond in the rough. It's not happening. You're not going to find a gem. You're not going to find another Tom Brady type of person. So it's not happening. They're talking about, hey, maybe Sam Darnold, sign him and let him be the stopgap. Not going to work out. Archie Manning, 2026. I want to say yes, but I want to say no at the same time because he's not showing anything otherwise. You're not seeing him show results. Let's put it that way. Unless it depends on this season, this year, what he does as a QB, and next year, I don't see him doing much, honestly. And if he's not doing much, I don't think he's going to be the quarterback of the future for the Giants. I mean, yeah, we had one Manning, but I don't think we need another Manning at this point. Let the Indianapolis Colts or even the Denver Broncos pick him. But honestly, I think the Giants need to find a good quarterback in the draft, not this year, but next year, or maybe a once in a generational draft pick might come in along the way 3 years from now. Who knows? I mean, Jaden Daniels, let's see how well he does with Washington. I mean, honestly, I think the Giants wanted him. May from the what's their name? The Patriots. Would he be good enough? I don't know. It may not be good. Who knows? But I'll say this though. Daniel Jones, good riddance. Finally, Drew Lock, turns out he's not that great. I thought maybe Dobo could get something out of him, but it looks like he's not. I think they've seen something where there's okay, he's not worth it. Let's just dump him. Sam Darnold, even if the Giants bring him, he's not going to be like a Kerry Collins where it's the temporary stopgap. I think he's not going to do anything for you. I think you don't sign him. If anything, maybe Wentz. Wentz may be the stopgap you can use. Because he might have lost his touch, but David might be able to revitalize his career a little bit because when he was with the Philadelphia Eagles, he was doing decent. But then of course they decided to go Foley, and then they realized they made the wrong choice, and that's when they got Jalen Hurts. I think honestly, more so than anything else, maybe sign Wentz, keep him there for like maybe 2 to 3 years, see what happens, and then hopefully they can find someone in the in the draft at that point. I don't know. Maybe there is a once in a lifetime generational draft pick you're going to see, or once in a generational lifetime QB that you're going to see in the draft. But it's definitely not in this draft class. Let's be honest. It's not going to be in this upcoming draft class. You're not going to see it. If there is, I'd be massively surprised. But with that, I'll leave it at that. But I'm just happy. Finally, I am happy. I was like, hallelujah, hallelujah. You finally got you. The Giants have seen the light. The Giants have seen the light. Management has seen the light. And I think the Giants fans are seeing the light as well, too. So I'll just leave it at that. With that, I'll leave it at that. And, oh, snap. I just think I saw a car chase going by. Because there's a helicopter going in. Like, dang, okay. It's going across the 5. And that's going that way. So that's going north. Oh, snap. Okay, so it's going on the 405. Dang, okay. There might have been a car chase. I might have to go on the news. But anyways, to the point, sorry. Finally, we'll see what happens. Jets, they made a mistake, of course. Like they traded a whole lot for whatever they got. They got nothing. That's on them. That's the Jets' problem. Seems like both New York franchises right now, they are in disarray. I have no idea what to do. Mara, I could have sworn, like he knew who to pick originally, but as his management class. But now it's I'm going to give Schoen one more time. Let's give him one more shot. See what he can do. If he can rebuild that offensive line and get a good surrounding number of players, getting a quarterback maybe out of the draft, they could probably find some of that is worthwhile. But put it this way, Daboll, he's listed some draft, some QBs. If you saw, what was it, Hard Knocks, he was listing some QBs off the top. Some of them were pretty much, he even said, look, you're not going to get them all in the first round because some of the players he was naming, not even there, not even started. Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen. I'm not sure about who are all the others that he started naming left and right, basically. Haskins, Daniel Jones, and whatnot. But anyways, to Tagovailoa is like going down. Murray, it doesn't seem like he's doing good with the Cardinals as well too. But in any case, this is the case where I'm like happy finally the Giants realize it. Can they tank the season? You know what? I'm willing for the Giants to tank the next 2 seasons. I'll be patient. If they tank the next 2 seasons, if they can find a generational quarterback and that will lead them to the promised land, I'm willing to wait. I can wait a little bit, quite honestly. Hey, for all we know, Trevor Lawrence, he might be tired with Jacksonville. He's like, trade me. I think Lawrence can be that QB of the future for the Giants if they can get their hands on him. But I don't think Jacksonville is going to get rid of him because they know his potential. They see his talent. They just need to surround him with the right people. But anyways, I'll leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section when this becomes permanent. With that, I'll leave it at that. I do ask if you like this video, please hit the like button. I also ask that if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And as always, unfiltered, unedited, and of course, always unrehearsed. Until next time.